The road, they say, reveals the darkest corners of a man's soul. But for truckers who spend countless hours alone, driving through endless stretches of desolate highways, it's more than just a job. It's a test of survival. Some speak of strange sightings in the dead of night. Others of eerie voices crackling through the radio, even when no one is on the other end. But there are stories out there, real stories, that leave a permanent chill in the bones of even the toughest drivers. Tonight, we dive into the nightmares of those who dared to keep driving when the road turned dangerous. These are 3 terrifying true trucker horror stories that will make you think twice before taking that next midnight haul. Don't look away, because what you're about to hear will stay with you long after the engine's stopped. Story 1. The Hitchhiker. A long-haul trucker driving through the backroads of Arizona in the dead of night encounters a hitchhiker. Something about the man seems off, but needing company for the lonely ride, the trucker picks him up. As the ride goes on, the man reveals he's headed to a small town that no longer exists. The trucker feels something's wrong but tries to remain calm. Eventually, the man disappears from the truck completely, leaving behind only a chilling photograph that dates back over 40 years, showing the same man in front of a wrecked truck. Story 2. The Unseen Passenger. A trucker driving through a long stretch of highway late at night notices his rear-view mirror shifting ever so slightly, as if someone is behind him in the cab. At first, he brushes it off as paranoia from the dark and exhaustion. But as the hours pass, strange things begin to happen. The seatbelt in the passenger seat buckles on its own, and he hears faint breathing. Eventually, a voice whispers from the back seat, urging him to keep driving faster and faster, until the trucker slams on the brakes. When he turns around, he's met with nothing but an empty cab, except for an old worn-out wallet on the seat, with an ID inside that doesn't belong to him. Story 3. The Phantom Convoy. While traveling through a notorious stretch of highway in Pennsylvania known for accidents, a trucker sees a convoy of trucks ahead of him. They signal for him to follow, driving in perfect synchronization through a heavy fog. As he follows them, strange occurrences begin. Radios glitching, GPS failing. When he tries to pass them, the trucks vanish into thin air. Shaken, the trucker pulls into the next rest stop, where an elderly man tells him he's lucky to have made it. Years ago, a convoy of truckers died in a pileup on that same highway, and every now and then, their ghostly trucks lure drivers into the same fate. And there you have it. 3 disturbing tales from the road. Stories that make us wonder just how thin the line is between reality and the unknown. So the next time you find yourself alone in the dead of night, with nothing but the open road ahead of you, you might want to think twice before stopping for that hitchhiker or following those taillights. You never know what or who might be out there. Drive safe and keep your eyes on the road. Always.